Hello, welcome to IDT Talks. My name is Anastasia Lavrina and today we have a very special guest, Dr. Epameinondas Christofilopoulos, UNESCO Chair on Future Research. Warm welcome to our program.
Thank you. It was nice joining you here in Baku.
Thank you so much. We are very happy to host you in IDT Talks. And let me ask you about the future. So, how does UNESCO envision its role in shaping the future through strategic foresight initiatives?
UNESCO has made an impressive investment on the field. Strategic foresight is rather new, and UNESCO has invested a lot on building capacity around the world. One of the main tools that UNESCO has is this initiative of chairs. So, like my chair, UNESCO is nominating chairs on the field around the world in different universities, and our aim and our objective is exactly on increasing capacity on strategic foresight, because UNESCO believes that strategic foresight is actually providing the tools we need to reach consensus in the world and find solutions in our global challenges.
So that means UNESCO already had a great experience of work in different parts of the world following this strategy.
Yes, exactly. And UNESCO runs a lot of projects on strategic foresight or in futures literacy in all the continents, especially outside Europe, because Europe is not a focus. So UNESCO is running a lot of projects in Africa, in Asia, in Latin America, focusing exactly on how to increase capacity on strategic foresight, especially in countries that strategic foresight is not very well known.
I see. But it's not only about the UNESCO, it's more about cooperation with the governments, with other international structures and organizations. Then, considering the future perspectives, where do you see the potential for the future work for UNESCO in collaboration with the governments and international structures?
This is an amazing, an excellent question, because indeed it's not only UNESCO. OECD, for example, has a similar initiative. So all the countries are participating in OECD, and they have a foresight unit. They collaborate also to exchange knowledge and best practices. UN also as well, they are investing a lot, and ISESCO as well. We all appreciate the tools and the methodologies of strategic foresight and what foresight can offer in reaching consensus, in finding solutions, and reaching a common vision, because we might agree on some things, but it's very difficult to really agree on the details, and this is what foresight can help us.
That's very interesting. We speak about the future, we speak about innovative approach to many issues, including the energy. And within today's panels, I saw how the participants raised an issue of green energy, the renewables, the policy which the governments are willing to follow in the 21st century. But we shouldn't forget about the countries which still rely on oil and gas sources. Then have to find the balance, have to work here in this.
Exactly. And this is amazing what you said, and it's not only the countries that are actually their economy is based on oil. Also, the West that is talking about reducing fossil fuels is also is based on the production of fossil fuels. I mean, the plastics, the fertilizers that we are using, everything is produced by fossil fuels. So it's not an easy equilibrium. The energy problem is really complex, and we need to find pragmatic solutions. We need to find, it's not one solution. We need to find ways to reduce emissions. We need to find ways to, of course, to reduce energy consumption. We need to find ways to capture CO2. So it's a mixture of things. And also the society has also to change and find new ways to consume, for example. Maybe move to plant for nutrition, not to animals, maybe to find other ways of transportation. So it's a very complex problem, and we need to see this problem like this. It's not, the renewables are not the solution, at least not alone.
I see. If I'm not mistaken, this is not your first visit to Azerbaijan, and we know that this year in November 2024, there will be COP29, which will gather together around 10,000 participants from all around the world. What do you think about this event, how it can bring the international communities closer on the future cooperative work?
I think this is a role that Azerbaijan can play in the region, but also on a global level. I see a different country. My last time in Azerbaijan was in 2009, and I have very hard time to to really understand or recognize the city. It has changed radically. And I think this kind of vision we need also to find, and we need to find ways to look ahead, find new ways, don't be afraid to make changes, and find a common ground for collaboration.
Then you think that Azerbaijan, which is well known with its gas and oil policy, can have, let's say, progressive work achieved in a green and renewable policy too?
Of course, and I think we need, as I said before, I think oil and gas, it's not going to disappear, not in the next 40 or 50 years. We need oil and gas in order to be able to continue to provide to our societies what we need to have a quality of life that we are used to. So we need countries like Azerbaijan to help us move to the next era, maybe to a greener energy, but we are not yet there. So we need to collaborate in an efficient way together.
Saying by we, you mean UNESCO or the
I mean,
international
globally.
community? Global.
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
thank
for
you so
joining the
much.
program.